Hello, I'm Hubert Czupała. I'm the chapter president of the Polish chapter, ACBS chapter, and I'm hosting today a very special guest, Mateusz Sulwiński from the group Stonewall. Mateusz, can you say something about you?
Hi, it's good to hear you. Yes, I am. My name is Mateusz, and I'm the president of Stonewall Group. The Stonewall Group is an association that organizes Poznań Pride Week and Poznań Pride, which is the biggest after Warsaw Pride in Poland. And basically, we fight for the rights of LGBT+ people in Poland.
Super, super. 2021 in June, there are a huge ACBS conference coming to Poznań, and a big group of ACBS are LGBT people and friends of LGBT. So I got together some questions from the group, and I will be happy to ask you about some topics that will be interesting for us. It's okay for you?
Yeah, sure.
All right. So the first question is, what's the most courageous thing you done so far? What are the actions that you are most proud of?
I would say that being an LGBT+ activist in Poland is sort of brave itself. As I said, we organize Pride, and there are a lot of prides right now in Poland. I think we have almost 30 cities that organize prides once a year. So there's that, but also we try to act all year. You know, not only once a year, but we try to make it continuous. And a really great thing that we managed to do last year, it was called a Summer Academy of Equality. Mm-hmm. And we traveled all around Poland. We visited 7 cities, and we organized those small events. So we basically just stood in the center of those towns, and we were playing some music, talking to people, handing out balloons and other rainbow stuff. And the purpose of that was to speak directly to people. We wanted to reach cities that don't have very strong LGBT communities, strong meaning organized. We wanted to reach the cities that don't organize prides, mm-hmm. And we wanted to confront people there. We wanted to speak to them, and we wanted to kind of check what kind of stereotypes they have about LGBT+ community, mm-hmm. And we wanted to explain what's the truth, what we are really after. Yeah, and it was amazing. It was difficult at some times, and it required some courage to do this, because it wasn't always pleasant. Mm-hmm. But we are really, really proud that we did that.
Super, super. So we can go on with the second question.
Sure.
What do you love about your community in Poznań?
In Poznań, well, Poznań has the reputation of being quite progressive in Poland, mainly because of our president. Our president is very supportive. He's actually the first president of Polish city to participate in a pride parade. Mm-hmm. And it happened 5 years ago in 2015, and it was our first pride parade. So it was really a big deal for us, mm-hmm. and for community in Poland. So that's something I really like about Poznań, because of this reputation and because of the support of the city, I guess that we can do slightly more than other cities.
Mhm.
Who sometimes have it a little bit more difficult because their presidents are not as supportive. So every year we have rainbow flags on the streets, and it's really it has this open atmosphere. So we don't have problems that other cities may have, and this is, I guess, my favorite thing about Poznań.
Super. All right. So on the other hand, perhaps there are something that people like you, LGBT plus, should be aware of coming in June 2021 to Poznań.
Well, but do you mean like security, or I don't know? I think it's like Poland is still not a country where you can feel fully free to express that you are a member of LGBT plus community. It's not that bad. I mean, it's not like you will, for example, hold hands with your partner and there's a guarantee that you will be beaten up or something. Something that may happen, of course. I personally had some days when I wandered through the streets with a rainbow flag on my back. And I feel like it's very polarized. Some people are very supportive and they will congratulate your courage. And some people are, not very supportive. But I don't think that this is the reason to freak out. I don't think that you should, prepare like you're going to Russia, for example. Russia has it way worse than Poland. If something bad happens, there are, there are police and other staff that can help you. And it's basically, totally honestly, I don't think that you should feel fully free, but you shouldn't freak out. Like you will be fine. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And there are some that you should be aware of coming in June to Poznań about other LGBT plus events or diversity events that could be in the same time.
Yeah, of course. Oh, yeah, that's important. We have our Pride Week happening at the beginning of June 2000. Well, traditionally it happens at the beginning of June. This year it may be kind of troublesome because of the coronavirus, but next year, hopefully, we will be able to organize it properly. And yeah, Poznań Pride Week happens at the beginning of June, and this is a full week of events. It's all about LGBT plus. There are discussions, there are parties. We show some movies. It's really big. It's growing bigger and bigger every year. We also have drag queens coming all over. Last year we had a drag queen from RuPaul's Drag Race, which is a big deal if you know what that is. And yeah, it's great. Last year in our Pride Parade we had 13,000 people. It may be not many, as in Western European standards, but for us it was really a big deal.
All right.
And that make us the biggest after Warsaw, because Warsaw Pride had like 80,000 people, I think, last year. So yeah, way bigger than ours, but they are the capital. So
yeah, that's important. This competition between Poznań and Warsaw to be aware of in all the all the like all the big cities in one country. So we have some competition between Poznań and Warsaw.
yeah, well, I think it's good to have some healthy competition. You know,
Yeah.
it's not like we hate each other, but you know, we just want to be better and better.
Yeah. The last question, you know, if you could have one wish to a group of Alliance cyber cultural badass scientists from around the world, one wish to us, to ACBS, to help your community, what could it be? How can we help you through this conference or through other activities? What do you wish?
Well, it's not a secret who rules Poland right now, and what are their views towards LGBT plus community. And they are very, very strong. They're using national television against us. They are spreading false facts about LGBT plus community. And it's very, very hurtful and harmful because we as activists, we don't have that kind of reach to fix what they are breaking, if you know what I mean. And you know, there are a lot of topics that I would like to talk about right now, but I can't do this because we are stuck in this point where we still have to explain that we are not sick, that we are not pedophiles, that pedophilia and homosexuality is something absolutely different. And, you know, it's very hard to break this wall of misinformation.
All right.
So what I would love from a group of scientists like yourself is to come here and use your voice and maybe create this loud voice that would explain what science says about LGBT plus people, what psychology says about us, who are we and who are we not, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And that would be priceless because we are pretty much tired of doing this. We are tired of fighting with them. They are using this misinformation to achieve their political goals because every government like them needs to have an enemy. And we are the perfect enemy for them. Yeah, so that would be amazing. And, you know, I guess that it would be easier to go to other countries, like more tolerant towards LGBT plus community. But I think that if you really want to help and if you really want to make a difference, I think Poland is perfect because we could really, really use some clever people to help us explain some things to Polish people.
All right, Mateusz, thank you very much for your time and for attending this meeting with me. So I have something on the end to share with you. So I think we both could be the pride of Poznań for the next year.
Yes, I would love that. I would love to participate, and I would love if we could be able to do something together. That would be amazing.
All right, thank you.